Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like that we
turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Looking for a man, it's Blade. With the catch, it's Fuller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Grove. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's got a chance. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy.
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That pass is incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Blade. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires downfield. Fires it incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Grove. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Blade. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Cotton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. Breaks the tackle. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cotton. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He breaks a tackle. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Good right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Blade. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Lane. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets open down the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Blade. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grove. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires on the move. It's caught. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And that is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out and get a stop and change the complexity of this game.
Looking to throw, it's Blade. Makes the grab. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Fuller. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Using his legs, it's McGee. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They try to pop a run on the draw. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Eagles, buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Power football with the run. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. The Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Blade. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights, it's good. The lead is down to a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Old Dominion. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They go to the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far.
Brings up 2nd down.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Fuller. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Blade. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Under fire. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Quick step and go. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line getting set on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt, and these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And his throw is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Blade. This one's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get some. Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Just keep slinging it. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And it's right down the boulevard. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Quick handoff. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Cotton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal range.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert. Touchdown, Northwestern! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UTEP was able to cap off a close one inside the Sun Bowl with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Defense.
So the offense will have at least one more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. Looking downfield on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.